Morning everyone, welcome. Today is August the 5th, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to give you a little bit of a tour of my craft room. Hopefully I have it the way I want it, but we will definitely see. So without further ado, let's get you flipped around. So I'm at the entrance of the craft room. So when you come downstairs, this is what you're going to walk into. So there's the display right here. These are all the cards that I received from the card swap on the incentive trip. Then I have some storage here. This is mostly my postal stuff. So any envelopes, bags, all that sort of stuff is posted right here. And then I have a little display that I love my cows. So we have this, and all those are all catalogs, and then some more storage. And I'm just going to turn around, and that's down to the washroom. And this is it says coffee, but this is where I serve the food and everything. Hey, Darlene. This is where all the food is, I guess, served right here. And then all that stuff underneath there is all my retired stuff. I still have to get that all organized and put into containers. And then we have my fridge. And then I have my display. Going to have to be, sorry if I mess that up. This is all going to be redone with the new catalog stuff coming out. And then I'm just going to turn this around. Then I have another display. Well, it's a storage bin. And we have some alcohol. Non-alcohol. It's zero. And it's a flip you around. And then this is all, put my chair back. This is also storage. So in here I have these guys here. These guys here are for wrapping gifts and stuff. So I have my ribbon in there. And all the tissues in here. And then I have aprons down there. And then a lot of this, it has the crop pillow gifts in. And then these are here, our storage bins. So keep stickers in there. Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't. I keep stickers in there. There's, and this one here is... There is tutorials, all sorts of stuff. And then this one here is all my clear bags. And then I have a little display at the top there with my chicken and all. There's that picture that the kids gave us for Christmas one year. I love it. It's my favorite. I love it, love it. And here's my little office that I usually take my laptop and I usually go upstairs and do my thing. My printer with paper underneath. This is my cutting station. This is where I do all my cutting. It's all right here. And if we have a class, this is where I set up to do the embossing. And then I have storage down there. On the one on the left, this one right here, is all my Cricut stuff's all in there. And the other side is all baskets and stuff. This green is also a bunch of tutorials. I'm switching all my tutorials from inside the basket, inside the containers, to actual file folder. And then I have a little display right here that has one of my big shots. So if we're at class too, I'll pull this big shot over, not big shot, cut and emboss machine over, and put it on the table. I have all my adhesives that I have for sale, because sometimes people show up and unfortunately they have forgotten their adhesive, so this is for sale. All in this here is all bags for kits, and like when I send out kits for card classes and stuff like that, that's all right there. This is all my paper. Just move my chair out of the way. So this is all my paper. This is all the two-tone papers all up here. And then I have all my other papers all on the second bottom shelf there is all designer series paper, and then down the baskets below is treasures, some more designer paper, and then that right there. And this from here to here, from here to here is all current designer series paper. And that's going to be also obviously full up when the catalog goes live. And here's where I keep all my plates for my cut and emboss machine. There's my minis up there. And then these are my embossing folders, die cuts, and then I have more embossing folders down there. And then I have my foils, my Shrinky Dink, my vellum. My fancy papers are on the bottom there. And then some paper from other places that I use, like for crops and stuff like that. And then I have, these are where the extras are. There's my treasure. Those stamp sets there I will not get rid of. They're just stashed there. And then basically my mini my mini trimmer. This is where I keep all my magnetic sheets. And there is my trimmer. All my embellishments are up here. My blocks are here. And then I have my pens and pencils right there. And then my, I didn't show you more. I keep my blends. There is my blending brushes. And then right here I have all my blends. So here's all my blends from here up, and then from here down are my Copics. Okay, and this is where I do all the filming and everything is done right here. Just gonna move this out of the way. So I keep everything handy, all right here. And then I have all my ink pads. I'll just move this down. So there's all my ink pads, my re-inkers, and the markers that go with that. All the current stamp sets are all up there. I have some more. Those are my doubles. And then those are where I keep all my punches, my 6x6 designer series paper, extra re-inkers, and then there we have the television set, another display, and then I keep my displays. If I can, yeah. And I keep displays here, so when people come in they can actually see it. Then I have some more up here. There we are. So, and then I have another calic right here. And I'm thinking these are probably empty. Oh, no, there's some stuff in them. I think the bottom shelves are all empty. So I still got lots of room to stuff things. You gotta love that, right? So I'm just gonna flip you around, and then I have my trolley. Now, I couldn't live without this trolley. When I have classes, the top one has all the products that we need for the classes. So I'll have all the kits in one. I'll have the stamp set inks and all lined up, ready to go. There is some stuff I'm working on, and also, I guess, junk collector. Okay, so without further ado, I am just going to flip you around. Oh, I can't. So today we are going to be doing this just a little bit different. Oh, there we go. Hoping we're back. Okay. I look like I'm alive, so, oh, there we go. Okay. So there we are. Let's get started. So today we're going to use the Label Me Grateful. And from that, I'm just going to, I pulled these out already. So I'm going to pull out like a label, and then we're going to pull out the acorns from that. Sorry about the angle on the phone. I didn't realize. Anyway, I just didn't realize. Okay, so we're going to use Blackberry Bliss for this. We're going to use the Sunflower embossing folder. This is just gorgeous. Right now it is unavailable. It should be available next week, I'm thinking. And then I'm going to just emboss this with that. Then I have some Old Olive, Basic White, and some Crumb Cake. So let's, first things first, let's emboss. Bring it. Emboss machine, and we will emboss so just letting you guys know too, if you live in the Winnipeg area, we're planning a bingo in September. I'm not too sure the dates yet. I still have to book a hall and stuff like that. Just grabbing the crew together to see who's available. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Woohoo. Yeah, so we're going to, I will definitely let you know. We just figured out a theme last night. We've got to think of the food. Well, we already thought of the food. My friend Sarah is really good at, she's got quite the imagination. Actually, my whole team has quite the imagination. You ask them something and they just run with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my crumb cake. I'm going to cut out, these are little acorns. I'm going to cut those out, and then I'm going to cut out the piece for the sentiment. And we'll just run this through. Ooh, you can see me up there. I don't, anyway. It'll be fixed tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay. So just that. And this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the acorns and we're just going to run them through the Old Olive. I'll show you why we're going to be doing that shortly. Just pop this guy out. Just going to put him over here on the magnet. I'm going to bring in a stamp set. This guy's all over here. So grateful for that heart of yours. Sort of hides What kind of makes a big difference? Let's use that one. And like a good sentiment stamp set is always great to have, right? So what I'm going to do is I pulled the sticker off the stamp set, out of the package, sorry, I'm going to adhere it onto here, peel the second piece off, and then take the backing off of this piece here, and there we go. I'm thinking I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss for the sentiment, and we will, I'm going to have it going this way. We'll just ink this up. There we go. To the side, with the the lid back on this puppy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trim off the acorns off this piece right here. Put them in basically the same area. So also letting you know too that the clearance rack has been upgraded, I guess. Updated, not upgraded, updated. So if places an order of $60 or more, you'll receive the kits from the online class today or this week. And then, of course, your order needs to be over $60 in order to qualify for that. Oops. It's going the right way. Nope. And then, well, these guys. So letting you know too that this month's card class, at the end of the month, we will be using the Sunflower Embossing folder. We're in the process, our son is seeing if he qualifies for a race. No, he doesn't see if he qualifies for a race, he just has to wait. There's a waiting list. And he's second on the wait list, so we're just hoping that he gets in. His leave's been approved from the military and all that stuff, so. Like that. Now I'm going to bring in my good old bow maker. Do double bow. And so my classes are the last Saturday and Thursday of the month. The Zoom is on the Thursday, the in-person is on the Saturday. And right now, the sorry, I'm focused here. Gotta focus. Right now, the Sunflower Embossing folder is unavailable. It's supposed to be becoming available shortly. So I'm going to go in and order a few, and in anticipation that we're going to have a couple people attend the class. So if you're planning on purchasing the embossing folder, do you want to hold off and get a class out of it? The class includes the embossing folder and the kits to do the cards. And it'll be very, very basic cards, I'm thinking. We'll see. And if you, oops, move that out of the way. If you are planning on coming to the class, or you're interested, just let me know, and I'll hold a embossing folder for you. I'm not too sure the price of the class yet. I still have to figure it out. But my class is usually between $30 to $35, depending on the product that we use. So that will be determined. Oh, excuse me. Dry throat. Just add a few of the embellishments. Oh my goodness. And there we have card number 1. Super quick, super easy. I'm going to have to put something on the inside because that's too dark for me. So we'll put a piece of Basic White in there. Let's see if I have one handy. I'll just trim it down. Oh, that's probably too short, yeah. So what I'll do, I'll stuck on that one, do 5 by 3 1/4. Just this the inside, just like that. There we have it. There's card number 1 for this week's card class. So thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, we shall see you tomorrow. If you missed this, all the measurements and the products that I use for this card will be over on my YouTube channel, Sharon DV, or Creating with Sharon on YouTube. And if you're not a subscriber, I think the next person that subscribes will be help me hit my my milestone, and I will send you some cards in the mail. And there we have it. So thank you so much for joining me. Greatly appreciated. Have a wonderful day. If you do subscribe, can you just send me a message that you subscribe? Because I seem to be having a hard time seeing when people subscribe. Because I had a few people subscribe on the weekend, and I didn't get notification of that until I went and looked. So if you subscribe, send me a message, and then, like I said, I'm thinking the next person that subscribes is I hit my total. So excited. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you all have a wonderful day and stay cool wherever you are. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.